Hey, it's Dorleen, and today I'm using this stamp set to create a card background. I'm using these really fun colors to go with that tie-dye stamp set. I really like the brightness of the colors. I think it's going to make it just really fun. So what I'm doing when you're using stamps to make your own background, you want to start with the largest stamp, and in this case it's the fourth level of this tie-dye stamp set. So I'm going to go through and like I said, you start with the largest, and in this case, these four stamps are on top of each other. They build on top of each other. So I'll continue to go through using the different colors and stamping within the big tie-dye circle. What you'll also see me do is stamp here and there, and I'm just doing that third level stamp because I didn't want like this a lot of the bigger tie-dye flower, I'm going to call them. I know that's probably not what they're called. So you see me doing that, and I'm also going to change the color a little bit, and I'll continue to stamp just here and there, just filling that paper as much as I can without it being too much. I am planning on cutting this to make 4 different cards. So this sheet that I'm stamping is 8.5 by 11. A standard card base is 4.25 by 5.5. So when you're attaching it to the card base, your card base will be 4.25 by 5.5, and then this piece will be 4 by 5.25. That made sense. But you'll just see me continuing to stamp the colors. I'm going to take this opportunity to let you know that if you get a chance, click on over to my blog, which is www.craftsinthecommandcenter.blogspot.com. And on my blog, I'll have a list of the different colors that I've used for the ink colors and where I bought them. Also the stamp set and where I got that, and closer pictures of the project and any other information that I feel I wasn't able to put on this film. So I'm done stamping, but you can see there's still a lot of white space. So you see me pulled out my black Glimmer Mist, and what I do for that is once you shake it up, and the reason why you want to shake it up, because Glimmer Mist obviously has glitter with it, so when you shake it up, you're moving that glitter, so it's coming out with the spray ink. So anyhow, I'm just flicking it here and there on the card because those colors are so bright. I really like the black contrast. I think it just really stands out. And again, I just flicked it all over the page. You can also spray it, but I do find that when you spray the bottle, how it's supposed to be, it just gives a like a bigger burst of spray, and sometimes can ruin a project if you didn't want that much. And I knew I didn't want that much. So I selected one of the sentiments from the stamp set, and it says, "You are a pop of color." So again, I'm just using black ink, and I'm just stamping everywhere and in every other different direction, stamping on, stamping off, so it's not all the same. I mentioned earlier that I am going to cut this into 4 pieces, which I'm doing now. So because of that, it doesn't make sense to try to line up, any wording or sentiments, because this is really still just the background paper. It's not part of the actual card or what I'm going to do. So I hope you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. If you're not already, please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Now, I did this off camera, but I used those other colored sprays to add more drips of color because I still felt like there was a lot of white space. I really like the way they look. So I'll also have a list of those ink sprays so you can take a look at those. And then what I did is, I do this a lot with my Cricut. I'll cut different cuts, and instead of just doing one, I'll do 2, and I put them in this box. I have this box that has a bunch of just random shapes. So I went through that and I grabbed some that I thought would be really cute with this. So you saw me show you those, and I will show the finished cards later. And then what I just showed you is I have the circle and oval cutter from Creative Memories from, I think I bought that in 2000. And they're still the best to me, circle cutter. I don't even know if they still make them, but again, I'll put that information on my blog. But I did cut either a circle or an oval of vellum And not that I wanted to tone down the card, but that really is a lot of color. And then I wanted to just add a little extra something. So when you're adhering vellum, because it's see-through, you can't really put it all over the piece because the adhesive will show through. So you have to take a look at what your image is and then put the adhesive where your image will hide it. The thing that I'm using right now is I'm going to call it a wobbler. I'm not even sure what it's called, but I bought these at one of the scrapbook expos and I love doing this. Now, as an afterthought, this image might have been a little too large for that small wobbler because I only bought the small size, but isn't that super cute? I just think that if somebody got that card as a gift or as a present, they would absolutely love that. I'm adding I love talking. I'm adding some glimmer marker to it to add some sparkle. And on this one, I grabbed that pig because I thought it would be super cute. I don't know why, but maybe because it was pink. But hey, it could be any card, and it still matches with the back of the color. Oh my goodness, the stamping that I did. Even though there's not a pink on there, there is that really bright purple, which is kind of looks like a vibrant pink. But I did use 3D adhesive with that. Still wanted to add a little bit of interest. So again, super cute. And then my daughter really thought of this one. I was going through the box and I saw that walrus, but what does a walrus have to do with tie-dye? And then she was like, hello, the Beatles, I am the walrus. So I thought that was absolutely perfect. And that vellum circle, I cut it a little off. So you saw me slice one of the sides so it was straight, and I just offset it a little bit. And with the larger images or die cuts, I was able to put a lot more adhesive on that volume, so that was really nice. So, again, I'm just adding the middle of the die cuts to the cards, and then off screen I do put the sentiment, put a little bit of extra. I think I did a ribbon on this one. But I hope you like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Again, go to my blog, get more information. It will be down as well. And if you're not already, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you later. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.